What's up YouTube, I'm EVscape and welcome back to another video. Today is day 28 in EV365 and you know what that means. If it was February, which it isn't, we would have already done a month. But it's not February, so we've still got a few days left in the month. Today, we got ourselves a 1GP flipping series video. The goal of this account is to reach a max cash tag by the end of the year just by flipping. If you're unaware of it, I suggest you head back to episode 1 where it all began and watch it all the way through. Not because it's a good series, but because I need the views. Thank you very much. Alrighty boys, we are kicking off episode 27 of the 1GP flipping series. If you haven't seen this series before, I took 1GP to the Grand Exchange and it is now 285,152,539 gold pieces, and all I've done is flip on this account. So, what we are going to do this week, we need to be making 40 mil per week, every week this year, if we're going to make a max cash stack by the end of EV365. Currently, we've made 40 mil total. So we are half as much as we need to have made at this point, which means this week we are really going to have to kick it into gear. Last week, we made so much money and then lost a fuck ton due to bad decisions. We're not going to make bad decisions this week. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and crack on into the first item. And the first item of this week is going to be an Armadillo Godsword. I've just had a look at the graph on GE Tracker, and the Armadillo Godsword is in an upswing at the moment, and it looks as though there's about a 280 to 300k margin on them at the moment. So what I'm going to do overnight is try and snag myself a GE limit of them, which is 8. If we get all 8, 300k each, 2.4 mil, Bob's your uncle. You would absolutely fucking love to see that. So, fingers crossed on that one. Next item I'm going to take a look at is the Ring of Suffering. Looks as though this one also is a bit of an upswing at the moment. So we're going to go 14,600 on this. It's a little bit lower than the GE Tracker price. I just want to try and snag them a little bit lower than what they are on GE Tracker at the moment and try and make a little bit more money off these ones. If they don't come through, they don't come through, but that is the plan. Now, I said this week that I'm going to make responsible decisions, but I've already decided we're going to take a fucking risky one. You know what? Sometimes you just got to risk it for the biscuit. I'm feeling confident about this Hydra Claw. I think we're going to be able to make about 2.5 mil on this bad boy overnight. So I'm going to chuck in an offer for 82 mil. Hopefully I'm going to wake up in the morning and it's going to be through and I'm going to be able to sell it for about 84.5 to 85 mil. That's the first overnight flips of the week. Let's fucking get it. Shit, boys. I'd not even logged out. And I was just about to hit the logout button and I heard the ding of the fucking GE Tracker, sorry, the RuneLite plugin telling me that it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck this in for 84.5 right now. And hopefully we wake up in the morning and it's sold. Get a cheeky little 2.5 mil on that bad boy. Alrighty boys, it is the next morning and the Hydra Claw has not sold off. That's a problem. But the good news is I've just had a quick check on GE Tracker and it is still going for 82 mil at the high end, which means if we go ahead and sell that off, we didn't lose any money. We bought it for 82, we sell it for 82, not a problem. None of the Ring of Sufferings came through, unfortunately, but we did get 5 Armadillo Godswords for 15,513, and if we just have a quick look, 15,513 we bought these for, and they're now selling for 16 million gold pieces. That is a 2.5 mil profit. Boom! That's what I'm talking about, boys. We get this claw selling off, we don't lose any money on that. It's a cheeky little 2.5 mil overnight. Very nice shit. Now, I am about to go start streaming, so what I want to do while I'm streaming is grab a couple items that look like we might be able to make a decent amount of profit on and try and get them while we stream, and then after the stream, boom, boom, sell them off. So, let's have a quick look on GE Tracker, see what we can do. Okay, what I actually want to do here is try and snag myself some topaz for 4804. Buy-in limit is 11k, so I'm going to go ahead and chuck in 11,000 topaz. Hopefully we can get those coming through. And I've just had a quick look at the graph of the Arcane Spirit Shield. It looks as though it is flying up in price, so I want to try and snag one of these for 118,500. If we can get that coming through and try and sell it for about 119, 5, maybe even 120 and 5. Cheeky little profit there. Should be good to make while I stream, and I can't really play this account actively. Alright boys, post-stream, and we've managed to pick up a couple of red topazes, and did sell off this Hydra Claw. Also got the Arcane Spirit Shield, so quite a few things coming through. We like to see that. I'm just going to quickly see the Hydra Claw now and see if we dodged a bullet or we potentially bitched out. Yeah, looks like we dodged a bullet, boys. It's down to 80 mil, so no profit, no loss, but we did dodge a bullet there, so that's very nice. The Arcane Spirit Shield we bought for 118.5, and it's currently going for 120, just as I had hoped it would be. So let's go ahead and chuck this in for 120. That's a 1 point. Oh, dude, we missed out on like 700k profit there, man. All right, I'm gonna buy this back for 119.3 and chuck it in for 120 now, because I'm not missing out on that fucking profit. Oh my god, I can't believe that misclick just then, bro. Okay, we managed to pick up 800 red topaz. I don't think we're gonna make very much money off this at all. What would we buy them for? 4804. They're currently going for 4924. So what's that? About 100k. Nothing too crazy. We'll chuck them back in. Got 165 mil to flip with throughout the night, which I will definitely be doing. So let's go ahead and punch that out. There we go, boys. The Arcane Spirit come back through. Let's go ahead and chuck that in for 120 mil this time. And hope that it fucking sticks. Well, boys, I did it again. I forgot to put in some offers before I went to bed. Fantastic. Arcane Spirit Shield has crashed overnight. So looks like we are going to lose. God damn it. We're going to lose about 2 mil on the Arcane Spirit Shield right here. So that's not good. At least they've sold off. I was flipping some Zami Hasses last night, and we got these claws for 69,323. Please tell me. Please. God damn it. You're kidding me. We're going to lose money on these as well. Right. We are going to leave this in for a little bit, and then we'll work on flipping throughout the day, and we're going to put in overnight flips tonight. I swear. Alrighty, so I chucked in an offer for a third age cloak before I went to bed last night. I managed to snag it for 194. I put it back in for 195, and it's still not trading. No one's bought it, but it is still sat at 195. So I think we should be able to sell it off eventually. However, I think it's going to take a little while. So I guess while we're waiting, I have this 93 mil to flip with throughout the day. A little bit annoying, but we can definitely get all the stuff that we normally get done with our 280 or whatever that we can do with 90, you know. It's just going to take a little bit longer. So hopefully we can make this about 95 before the end of the day. Alrighty guys, I've been doing a little bit of flipping throughout the day. Nothing too crazy, just some Hasters, Anguishes, Torches, you know, the usual stuff. Probably made about, I would say, 1 million coins tonight. Unfortunately, the third age cloak hasn't sold off. But I think, as you can see, considering the fact that it's 265 mil and it's 195 down here, they're not super often traded. So I don't think I'll flip this one again. I'm going to leave it in throughout the night while I'm at work. I'm about to go to work. If it doesn't sell off while I'm at work, then when we get home, we'll just chuck in the offer for a lot lower than this, and just pray to the good Lord that it goes through. I'm going to be flipping throughout the night on mobile while I'm at work. Please don't tell my boss. But just before we go, I'm going to chuck in an offer for a Dexterous Prayer Scroll for 72 milli. And hopefully that comes through and can sell it off for about 72.4. Cheeky little 400k. And I'll probably just be doing them back and forth all night. We'll see how many times we get to do it throughout the night. And hopefully we come home to a decent chunk of change. I'd not even finished recording. I hadn't pressed the stop recording button. It's already come through. So I'm going to chuck this in for about this much. And it should just sell off, man. Imagine that. 400k in fucking 2 seconds. That'd be alright. I'll tell you what, boys. It's not been a productive night whatsoever. I was at work for about 8 hours, and the entire time, not the entire time, but you know, every hour and a half, 2 hours, I was checking on mobile to see how the flips are going. Obviously, the third age fucking cloak hasn't sold off. Great. It's not even been traded today. GE Tracker is showing that it was not traded a single time today. I made a fucking huge mistake buying this piece of shit, let me tell you. Then, on top of that, not a single Dex scroll came through. Not once. I kept updating the price, and it went up by a fucking mil, and I didn't get a single one. So right now, flipping a couple third age range tops. I'm going to be working on my pure. Going to be rune crafting on the main. I'm going to be doing something on the hardcore Iron Man. And we are going to try and get a couple of flips going, because the entire night has been a fucking shit show. Alright boys, we sold off the third age cloak. That's what you like to see. But what you don't like to see is your third age range top flip. All of the buy offers come through and the sell offer hasn't. That's probably the worst thing you could possibly see when you're looking at your Grand Exchange offers. This week has been fucking terrible. What did we buy these for? 27,780. Oh, okay. We're going to make a profit. We're going to make about a 200k profit. Maybe 120k profit on each of these. So 360k. But these are going to come through for 83.7. We literally made 3 mil this week, and we're fucking 3 days in. Oh, God, we need to pick up our game. All right, thank the Lord, boys. The third age range tops sold off, so a little bit of profit there, and we're just going to be flipping throughout the night. Regular torches, anguishes, tassies, chest plates, all the good shit. We're going to make some money tonight, I swear. Alrighty, boys. We are ending the night with 292 mil. Just about to go hop into bed. We need to get 300 mil in this episode. Like, we need to. It's been a rough one, but hopefully we can get it done. Let's go ahead and chuck in our overnight flip. First item we're going to be looking at is the Amulet of Eternal Glory. I'm going to try and snag these for 21 mil. We're going to try and get 6 of these. If these come through, 400k a piece. Bob's your uncle. We'll thoroughly enjoy that. Next item we're going to have a look at is actually Dragon Arrow Tips. Now, it's not often we go for a high volume item, but there's a very decent margin on these bad boys right now. So we're going to go ahead and chuck them in. If they come in overnight, we've already got a couple. Jesus. If these come in overnight and the price is stable, we should make about 800k on these bad boys. And I think the final item we're going to have a look at tonight is the Ring of Coins. We're going to chuck them in for 17,950. That is lower than its price. And we'll try and snag ourselves 7 of these. I'm really looking at these Amulets of Eternal Glory. These Dragon Arrow Tips are coming through pretty quick. I'm really looking at these Amulets of Eternal Glory. About a 400k margin on each of those. That would be fucking sick if we get all of those. Alrighty, boys, you know the drill. It is the next day. I keep going to say it's the next morning, but since I've been uploading videos every day, my sleeping pattern is just fucked up. It's literally 8 PM and I've just logged online. It's ridiculous. But we managed to get 20,000 Dragon Arrow Tips, only 1 Ring of Coins, unfortunately, and no Amulets of Eternal Glory. You don't like to see that. Of the 292 mil we started with, we only got about 50 mil in flips. Not good at all, but hopefully we can make a decent amount from these Dragon Arrow Tips. We purchased the Dragon Arrow Tips for 1291 or 25.8 mil, and they are going for 1357, so quite a big increase there. Yeah, that is nice. That is a cheeky little 1.3 mil flip if we manage to sell these off. And the Ring of Coins we managed to get for 17,950 is now going for 18,440. So we're looking at a 500k profit there. We've got 248 mil to flip with throughout the night. Let's go ahead and crack on into it. Boys, how good is this? It's been like 8 hours and nothing has come through. You fucking love to see it, honestly, you really do. This Ring of Coins is pissing me off. This week has literally been a shit show. Like, nothing is going my way this week. You know what I mean, boys? Like, it's just not happening. What's this Ring of Coins I bought it for? 17,950. All right, let's sell it off for 18,150. And there we go, boys. I'll take the 200k profit on that. Dragon Arrow Tips slowly coming through. 278 mil here. We'll leave these in here. Let me actually just check how much they're going for at the moment. If it's a lot less, then maybe we'll drop the price. It is a lot less. For fuck's sake, man. Nothing is going right. I'm genuinely furious. Let's chuck them in for this. I think we do lose money on these now. So we'll leave that in there. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to jump on GE Track and try and find some big flips tonight and fucking hopefully things go well. Now, this is a big moment, boys. Big moment. I don't know if I recorded yesterday when I did a flip of the rapier, so I'll just do it now. We're finally able to flip some rapiers, dude. Like, this is one of the most expensive items in the game. And we had 1 gold piece, and now we can flip this bad boy. This is crazy, man. Right, guys, end of the night. We have 295 mil. We actually made quite a decent amount on the Grazi Rapiers. We got about 500k flips on all of them throughout the night, which was really, really nice. They took a little while to come through, but, you know, I mean, I don't mind something taking a little while to come through if I'm going to make that much money on it. But for tonight, for the overnight flips, I'm going with the Avernic Defender Hilts. They currently have a 4 mil margin. Yes, you heard me correctly. 4 million gold pieces. If we get both of these, 8 mil overnight, we crack into the 300 mil mark straight away. You would love to fucking see that. And just to tide us over with the rest of the money, we're going to go ahead and chuck in an offer for these master ones here. 48,150 in total. We almost use the entire cash stack. Let's hope all of this shit comes through and we just get to 300 mil instantly tomorrow. That would be sick. All right, fellas, it's the next morning. I woke up in the middle of the night and couldn't get back to sleep. So I checked my flips and nothing had come through. So I was like, I'm gonna adjust the prices a little bit, and then woke up this morning, a few things had come through. Basically, we managed to snag the Avernic Defender Hilts for 127 each, and we managed to sell them off for 1275. Got 3 of those going, so 1.5 mil profit there, and 700k on the Master Wands. Fucking cheeky little 2.2 mil overnight. That's 298 mil GP in the fucking kitty. 2 mil tonight. That's what we need to make to get the 300 mil. That's right. I know how to do basic mathematics. Let's get there. We fucking did it, boys. We got 300 million gold pieces on the account, and we started with one gold piece. Insane, boys. This is insane. I'm going to keep flipping throughout the night. We are not done with this week. We're going to keep going. Right, boys. 300 mil. That's where we're ending up on tonight. 300,494,000. We're going to chuck in our overnight flips. The first one we're going to be looking at is the Dragon Full Helm. We're going to chuck it in for this much right here, 41,050, and hopefully tomorrow we're going to sell them for 42. I want to go ahead and chuck it in offer for 5 of these, use up 200 of our 300 mil, and then for our final item, that's right, 2 items tonight. We're going to be on with the Ring of Nature. Actually, this isn't going to be our final item. We are going to put in 4 of these Rings of Nature. No, we're going to go 3. And the last item we're going to go for is the Dragon Warhammer. There is a 500k margin on this bad boy right now, and I certainly want to get involved in that. That's going to do us for tonight. We could make 8 mil. That'd be nice. Alrighty, boys, it is the next morning, and you know how things go. Unfortunately, I changed the price on the Dragon Full Helms, and none of them came through. A couple Rings of Nature have come through after I changed the price on those as well. So, you know, we had visions last night of making 8 million gold pieces overnight, and now we have visions of making sweet fuck all. So the Ring of Natures look like they're going for a 150k profit, which is a bit unfortunate. Not too much you can do about that one, but, you know, 277 mil to flip with throughout the day. I'm not complaining. We certainly can make some money with this. Alrighty, boys. Tonight was probably one of our most successful nights on the flipping streets so far. We had quite a few good flips. Vigorous Chain Maces, Armadillo Godswords, Crossbows. All just a bunch of weird, different little flips I never thought of before. And we made it up to 305 million gold. So let's go ahead and chuck in our overnight flips and see what we can get going. Our overnight flips have been really letting us down lately, so hopefully we can get something tonight that is going to turn that around. First thing we're taking a look at here is Crushed Nests, guys. These have a pretty decent margin at the moment. If we manage to snag all of these and sell them off for the price we're planning on selling them off for tomorrow, we're looking to make about 2 million GP. That is not bad at all. Let's chuck it off for 22,000 of those. Next up is the Ranger's Tunic. We're going to go ahead and chuck this one in for 10.8 mil, and we're looking to get ourselves about 8 of these bad boys. They do trade pretty frequently, so it's not outside the realm of possibility that we snag one of these. And the last one that I want to get is the Avernic Defender Hilt, and we're going to try and snag this one for 126,500. Could make about 500k on this bad boy. 3 items, 3 potential big profits. Fingers crossed. Alrighty, fellas, it is the next day, and I woke up early this morning, and while I was awake, before I went back to bed for my second nap, because I am a child, I chucked all my offers back in to sell because every single thing came through. Now, we got the Defender Hilt for 126,500. We ended up losing 1.5 mil. Not good. We got the Ranger's Tunics for 87,200, and we ended up losing 300k. Not good. Got the Crushed Nests for 52,500, and in total, we sold them off for 54,100, which means we made a 1.5 mil profit. Meaning, overnight, we exactly, pretty much, almost broke even. Nice, boys. Good stuff. So, I ended up just jumping straight into bed last night, guys. I was absolutely cooked after the day. It was super hot yesterday, so I was just absolutely roasting all day, and then got to the end of the day, I was like, fuck this, I'm going straight to bed. But we did chuck in some Anguish Ornament kits, managed to snag 8 of them for 12.45, sold off 4 of them already for 12.8, so if we go ahead and take 12.8, multiply that by 4, we got ourselves 51.2 on top of the 258.6. So we're looking at 309 million GP in the inventory right now. I think this is going to be the last day of flipping before this video goes up. So hopefully we can get some fucking banging flips going. I want to try and make it to about 315 mil by the end of this video. 315 would be a big number. That means we've made enough money this week for us. You know, we're trying to make 40 odd mil per week to make it to a max cash stack by the end of the year. Fingers crossed. There we go, boys. Post stream, and we managed to sell off everything. Cash stack looking at 310. Now that the stream's over, we can go ahead and just crack into the normal all day, every day flips. You know what I mean? 16 to 74. 1654. Hey, there we go. 50k margin on torches. You know, that's 350k right here, and then we jump in the Anguish. You know, this is just my regular everyday routine. Get the torches going, we get the Anguishes going. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's have a quick squiz at this one. Should be a decent margin here as well. Yeah, 100k margin on Anguishes. Don't mind if I do. And then we always got 76 mil left over. We have a quick look at the Zami Hasta. And Bob's your uncle on that one. Another 60k margin. And let's get 5 of those. But this is just what I do throughout the day, you know. Got a nice little list of items that I keep checking and hooking into. Alrighty, fellas. Not a whole lot has happened since the last clip. We made about 1.6 mil or so since the last clip. Nothing too crazy. However, this video is going up tomorrow. I'm about to chuck in my last overnight flips of this week. 311 mil. I want to get to 315. I truly want to get to 315. So we're going to try some flips tonight. Hopefully we can make about 4 mil. 3.3 mil. That's what we want to make. Let's fucking hook in. Right, so previously we made quite a bit of money on third age wands. And they have a pretty decent margin once again. So let's go ahead and hook in. And 2 more items. We're going to go ahead and try and buy some Dexterous Prayer Scrolls. They are trading so far under their mid price right now. It's fucking awesome time to get involved. 2 Dexes, 2 third age ones. If they all come through, we're going to be looking at 315 mil in the stack. Huge news. All right, boys, you know the drill. It is the next day, and we managed to get 2 of the Dexterous Prayer Scrolls coming through and 1 third age one. I chucked them in to sell while I was in bed, just before I got up. So we're going to leave these in throughout the day. This is the day the video is going up, so hopefully they sell off. We can get a cheeky little cash stack picture at the end there, and hopefully it's 315 mil. If they don't sell off, I'm going to be furious. Alrighty, fellas, that is where we're going to have to wrap it up for this episode. Unfortunately, nothing is sold off, but like I said, this video is going up tonight, so we'll just have to leave them to sell in the next episode. 86 million gold pieces in the inventory, 80.9, and if these sell off for this price, 144 there, so 225. We're at about 311 mil right now. 311 mil. Not too bad. We are going to be pushing towards that 350 in the next week. Like I said, we need to make 40 mil per week if we're going to reach that max cash stack by the end of the year. I think we started this year with about 240, so being on 311, you know, it's not where we want it to be, but it's all right. Like I said, as we get to the higher amounts, we're going to be able to flip more items and make more money more consistently. Once I can flip T-bows, I'm going to be able to make like at least 5 mil a day flipping T-bows, which is going to be fucking sick. Like I said, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video tomorrow. Take it easy. I literally just clicked stop recording, and the fucking Third Age 1 sold off. Nice. Yo, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode in EV365. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm putting out a new video every single day this year. Don't forget to click that bell icon as well so you get notified when it comes out. If you guys really enjoyed a video, you could also leave a like. That really helps out the channel to get the videos in suggested, and it's really good for channel growth. On top of that, if you are enjoying the videos and want to see some of these things get made live as they happen, I stream 5 days a week over on Twitch. Crazy stuff like this goes down very often. Boys!
Oh no, I know that noise. Oh, you have to.
I'm safe.
Oh, no,
I'm safe.
please.
I'm safe.
How much cash is that?
124 mil. Holy fuck. Muscles.
Hey,
Hey,
disgusting.
did you just fart?
Fucking disgusting.
And if you just want to keep up with my day-to-day wheelings and dealings, you can also follow me over on Twitter at EVscapeOfficial. All links will be in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Take it easy.
Oh my god, I bet you got killed by a fucking bear. Oh my god.